the big announcement, right? We only have 4 left.
Oh.
This is one of 4. After this week, we'll have 3.
It's a big deal.
Then there'll be 2, and then uno mas.
What? I don't speak.
Just one left.
Mexican.
One more left. Oh. Terrible.
Just trying to get it started on a positive
that's terrible. Yeah. That's Dan.
I'm Dan.
Jay's here with us, and we're going to wait on Hefe.
No, we're not waiting.
No, we're not waiting on Hefe. But, like, Hefe will be here. That's why we kept the other mic. It's like a solidarity thing, you know?
You just there's
like
an empty
feel
space.
his nonsense, you know?
Empty space where Hefe should be. You can imagine his outline.
As the treat tonight, we brought Red Rocks, made by yours truly. Brought a couple J's because, you know, I feel like that's what, like, attracts a Hefe here. You know what I mean?
He comes
like,
for the J's?
It's like a Pied Piper call, you know? Like, Hefe has never, like, smelled an unlit joint, you know? I mean, like, he's
just
the best.
attracts him. It's like a,
just
you know,
like it's a call.
His ear will tingle. His inner ear will tingle.
Oh.
There's a certain sense he has, right?
I wonder if he's because we didn't get to talk about 444 too much last week with him, and
No.
now that the world tour has been announced too.
Well, that's impressive because you know Jay's old.
Yeah,
right?
he's old, but like, I think this is because this is a good album, right? Like, this is a tour to catch.
A tour to catch. What's
Yeah,
that?
like this is like the catch. Like,
Oh!
tickets, like this is like a tour that you would want to catch,
I thought
right?
you were saying like Tour de France. Or
No.
Yeah,
I did watch that HBO thing.
Which HBO thing? For audience members who may not be familiar with
that mockumentary. It's like a Tour de France mockumentary on HBO.
With Andy Samberg.
Yeah, they're all in it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we don't need to spend any time.
No, exactly. That's how good it was.
Yeah.
But no, the Jay-Z tour would be. I think this
mean-
is a good one to catch, and it's. I think it's a good weekend in DC, November 29th.
Right. So
I think that's a good weekend in DC.
it's a pretty good weekend, right?
Yeah.
Before it gets too cold. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Before
That's what I'm saying.
Christmas,
Like,
right?
and it's after Thanksgiving, like that Thanksgiving
That's
weekend,
right.
pretty
That's
much.
right.
Yeah.
So you're gonna try to get tickets? You think?
I think tickets already went on sale.
They did? Well, then
I'm
they're
pretty
gone.
sure. Yeah, that's
They
what I
must be
mean. Like,
gone.
yeah, like Tidal members got like exclusive access, and then there was one. I think it was like Sprint customers or some shit.
That's such bullshit.
I think it's Sprint and like Tidal.
Yeah, fuck Sprint.
Which is weird, right? Like, I mean, like I guess I'm old, right? Or older, right? So I'm 33. I grew up at a time where I remember going to the record store
Yeah.
and waiting outside because at midnight, like I could get Shaq Diesel on
Fuck
CD.
Yeah.
And I
Right?
had to have, you know, I mean, like I remember that's you went to the record store and they had the Ticketmaster tickets for, you know what I mean, the concert and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I'm from Phoenix, and Jimmy Eat World, you know, they used to sell those tickets. They're from Tempe. They used to sell them at like Zia Records, right? You go in at noon, and you know, you can get your Jimmy, you know, buy a CD and get your ticket, right? It wasn't, you know, not like it is now, where fucking bots snatch them up in 30 seconds.
that's what I
right?
mean. Yeah, like
30
it's-
milliseconds, not
it's
even.
like, oh man, I don't know if that's a criticism of society or like what does that say about us? It's not capitalism, is it?
It's innovation.
No, don't tell me.
This is-
no.
I mean,
that's
this is
Hefe.
innovation.
That's Hefe talking.
No,
that's not. Is it innovation?
I mean, it is in a sense, right? Because people went to work and thought of this shit, these schemes and these programs designed only to just snatch up shoes and fucking Yeezys and fucking tickets, right? And so the rest of us have to pay $220
I can't give them
for
credit for
resale.
that. I can't give them credit for that though.
Well, they're making their money. Though,
That's like a patent
right?
troll, right?
A little bit, but I'm sure that there's something
Or
praiseworthy about bots.
So
you
there
know?
was an article. I can't remember if it was in like Forbes or something, but I know a couple people have written about it. It's like people who will buy a product from one seller, list it at a higher price. You know what I mean? Like they're like,
Oh, like
it's like this weird like.
like me. You're talking. Is that?
No, like a no. It would be like, oh, I gotta find the article because I'm explaining it like incorrectly. But like,
Like Santana?
no, not like that because it's like. I'm explaining it poorly, but
It's
like
okay.
maybe it's like a chargeback they do or something. I don't know. I'll have
I
to
don't
look
know.
up the article.
Like digital scalpers, no?
Well, that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
it sucks. Like growing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it sucks that you have to get, like you have to pay.
Out the ass.
Yeah, you
right?
have
I mean,
to pay out the ass because everyone you can't buy them on Craigslist, right?
No.
You
No.
can't buy them.
You have to pay out the ass, basically, and it sucks, right? But I mean, so I guess maybe the theme for today can be a little bit of good in everything bad. Okay, so that's everything may be shit, right? But can we find that silver lining, right? Can we go there? Okay, I'm gonna go there right now, okay?
With this, or you have to go off topic?
Well, no. We can go there with this. All right. So saying,
go.
Yeah, bots suck. We can't get our tickets. I can't get my fucking Yeezys, right? I'm a bit of a sneakerhead, folks. No one's listening. But for the fucking, for my mom, who's listening right now, and my fucking girlfriend at home who's half paying attention and half cutting her fucking dead skin off her feet. Don't tell her I said that. What was I just saying? The girlfriend comment.
The bot.
I started.
The bots,
all right.
Yeah.
So,
the silver lining.
So that
this.
came from innovation, right? Even though it's shitty, it's a shitty. But something like the atom bomb, right? So if you can say anything good about that, it's that people were thinking really hard and long about that for a long time.
They worked really hard on it.
All right, because it is kind of most things are kind of shitty. I mean, most things.
Well, I'm just saying, like, this experience has gone, like, it's like gone from something that, I mean, was a community thing, right? Or like you had to go to do, right? It went from being an event to like, now it's just like, now you just get grifted for $400. You know what I mean?
Totally. So all right, well let's assume then that we're not gonna get to go see Jay-Z unless we want to pay $220 for some VIP shit, right?
Sure.
Which I might do,
sure,
right? Because
sure.
we did that for Kendrick, right? Thanks Ishin for that. Ishin's my girlfriend, by the way. So we might do that, but would a Jay-Z tour be that? Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Does it get you excited, the idea of seeing Jay-Z? Okay.
Yeah, this album does. I think this album does.
Okay, but so then let's talk about so.
But he hasn't told you who's opening or anything like that either. So
he doesn't even need an opener. I mean, Jay-Z. Sell out the Garden.
Yeah, but he
right?
does. No, I know that, but he does have there are opening acts, right?
Who do you think would be a good pairing for Jay-Z? I mean, it would have to. I mean, Drake.
No,
Drake would never.
Drake
that would be an insult. That would be like a slap in the face.
I don't even
Drake.
know who's I don't know who's an up and comer that Jay-Z's with.
The Jay-Z's down with.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he fucks with DJ Khaled a little bit, right? Like,
but that's what I mean. Like, he wouldn't be an opening act.
Well, yeah, it'd have to be like a DJ Khaled presents, all the artists that actually sing and rap on my shit.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, like DJ's Khaled's gonna play.
We the best music.
I don't know.
But I tell you what, it's a shame talking about Jay-Z. It's in talking about Tidal. It's almost impossible not to bring up Mr. Kanye West, right? I mean, this.
Oh, you're talking about the lawsuit?
The lawsuit, the dissolution of the friendship, the dissolution of the.
Well, they
the
said they're still friends. I mean, like, that's a rumor, right? They're still boys.
I guess. I mean,
but here's the thing, right? Like, here's the thing. Kanye's not wrong, right? Like.
To want to leave Tidal?
No,
or to want to get paid?
I mean,
what he's owed?
it's fine to leave Tidal, but I'm just saying, like, if he had a contract and he did release Life of Pablo only on Tidal,
right? I
mean, like, wasn't it the first album to be released exclusively only on one service?
And it was huge.
Something stupid like that.
I mean, it was huge, right? I mean, the story of that album is insane,
oh
right?
My God, so it's eye rolling. It's eye rolling.
It's crazy what happened for that release, man. I mean, the album is still being updated.
What?
The album is still being updated. I mean, and there are updates yet to come, right?
And that sucks.
You think?
Sucks. Yeah.
See, because I like the idea that the version of Famous with Rihanna, right? That I love. I don't know if you know that one. The Taylor Swift still owe me sex or whatever it was.
Yeah, sure. Wait, did he change that?
Well, the original version that I got had a really prominent, when it goes into the part at the end, the sing-songy part, the bum bum bum, you know that part, and then it goes into like the da da da, right? He reduced the levels on those first couple of bum bums when Rihanna's still singing it out, right?
Sure.
But in the original version, it's like really prominent, and I fucking love that. I love that I have that first version that is no longer available on Tidal, right? You can't get that shit. You have to go back to Reddit or some fucking torrent site.
But that's
you know
what
I mean?
I'm saying. Like
I've got the original version.
His intention is not for you to have that.
Oh, I don't give a fuck. It's gonna leak.
I understand that. But what I'm saying is like, don't you want? I want you to have a completed project. Present me with your art.
But there are versions of it. You know what I mean? So all right. For example, Wolves, the track. It was one of the last tracks on the album, right?
Yeah.
First it came out. So first he did it at a show like 2 years ago, and it had Sia on there, and it had Vic Mensa, right?
Sure.
Then he took out both Sia and Vic Mensa for the original Life of Pablo release, and people were like, "Bring back the old school, the OG Wolves," right?
How about
and he
this?
brought back the OG Wolves.
Does this kind of album, because I do admit, like, it's like a Matisse album, right? Like, it's never done, right? You know what I mean? Like, you're constantly updating.
Well,
and
it's interesting.
editing.
It's challenging. I don't know how I feel about it.
But does it compromise future work?
Totally. I mean, he said when the album came out last year, he said he was going to put out 3 albums that year.
Yeah.
Right? Why put out 1 when you can do 3? You know what I mean? The perfect sense, right? And then he had a fucking mental breakdown on his tour, like halfway through his tour, right? Lucky I got to see it.
But that wasn't because of Life of Pablo.
I mean, no, but claiming no, but I think the tour breakdown and the claim of 3 albums in the year is a result of the mental instability, right? I mean, just overworking himself.
What was one of the other names? Wasn't one game like video games or like something?
TurboGrafx 16?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and I wanted that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
I thought we were gonna get like a Skrillex Kanye like mashup eventually too. Which
that would have been kind of cool. I would have fucked with that. You know, I wonder if Kanye hasn't. If Kanye's time isn't up, I wonder if Life of Pablo is not the last great Kanye West album.
I don't think it's up. I mean, like, I think it's hard. I mean, like, I'm not gonna blame the Kardashians for everything, but I mean, like, I think that like world is tough, right? Like, I think it's a very tough world to live in.
It's a shitty place. I mean,
I imagine it being a tough world to live in.
And I just, I think I understand why Kanye wants Kim and why Kim is the only woman for him and why he's chosen to make that like his home base. I think I understand, but
I don't.
No, so
you gotta explain this thing. Go walk down this road.
It's the status. It's he wants the biggest, baddest
but Kim
bitch.
Isn't like, no, but Kim was not that chick. Kim.
Well, Beyonce's that chick, and Kanye couldn't get
Beyonce is that chick. But
right?
I'm just saying there are other women who like Kanye could have like made, you know what I mean, or like had, you know what I mean, or like
but see,
been the biggest baddest bitch. Like Kim wasn't that,
but I think he sees her as a status symbol, right? And she sees him as like legitimacy making, you know, because he's a real artist, right? Like he's a real artist.
I think you're right about that. They see that in each other,
exactly. Now,
and they probably like each other. You
know,
that's on some level.
They can talk about how shitty paparazzi are and how to spend their money and what fucking stupid things, whatever. But she is one thing that Kanye is not is superficial, right? And she is.
You don't.
I mean,
Kanye
he has become superficial, but I think that is a.
Yeah, I think he's wildly superficial.
Yes, but not in the way. But
when
he has depth to his thought. Like
when
he can
dropped College Dropout, he wasn't superficial. He was insecure and introspective.
But it's still superficial, we're all, not what he says, but talking about his chain, like he's always talking about his Jesus piece, right? And this shit,
Yeah, sure, and like and that's why he wore polo and the backpack boy,
spent all his money on whatever the first day when
but
he got
I don't
his check.
think it was like. Yeah. I'm saying like not for the reasons he is today. It's a different. It's a different Kanye.
Well,
it's
just
different Kanye.
It's been a steady and slow decline. I mean, really,
I don't know about that. We've still seen some highlights from him.
Yes, but not in terms of like his Kanye. Most interesting to me was the Amber Rose period, right? So that
I think that was probably his most artistic, right?
His most artistic.
Probably
she opened him up in some ways, right?
She's like the Rolling Stones. You know what I mean? Like,
dude,
muse,
she's a ride or die bitch, right?
Yeah,
Amber Rose is bad.
She's just like a muse, right?
Yeah, totally. So I think that I think family life is good for Kanye, probably at this stage in his life. I think the kids are probably a stabilizing force in his life. I hope, right? But then he fucking loses his mind, and all he has to do is dance around on some lights.
That's why I hope.
Yeah, but not until we hear new music, I guess. We'll have to put a pin in that one until Kanye comes back, and you know what I mean?
But when is that? Like, at what point? No, I mean, like, because like everybody's had that moment, right, with an artist where you're like, oh, I fucking need this album, right?
Yeah.
Like, I remember, honestly, the first Florence and the Machine album. I was like, oh, I could really use a great album. I mean, like, I could really use a second album from them.
Okay, and did you get it?
Yeah, eventually. Okay. But I'm just saying, like, it was like remember when there was like everybody wanted something from Justin Timberlake,
right?
And then like 2 years later, Future Sex Love Sound came out. You know what I mean? It was like, where is this guy? You know?
I mean, I think Kanye is going to take some time away. But
his Life of Pablo was what, 2 years old, 3 years old?
About 2 years now, I think. Yeah. I'm trying to remember, dude. Fuck, when did that come out? It came out sometime during one of my finals. I can't remember. He's still working. It's not done yet. We'll see. But all right. So in one sentence or less. Oh, that's not actually not. Maybe in 2 sentences or less. Sure. What do you think of the new Jay-Z album? Give us your review. Just brief review, summation of your thoughts on 444.
Well, I'm trying to think of 2 sentences or less, right? So like
a sentence or less. You could try that.
4.
The best of the last 4 tracks. You think so?
No, the best of the last 4 albums.
Oh, I see.
It's the best of his last 4 albums,
okay.
Maybe? I'm trying to think.
Okay, 4 or 5, maybe. Do you think going back to Blueprint 3? Okay, so going back to Blueprint 3, you think this is his best album?
Yeah, and I think this is like pretty close to Blueprint 3, but I think Blueprint 3 is a fun album, whereas this is his like How to Kill a Butterfly. Or
It's
How
a
to
very
Pimp a
serious
Butterfly.
album. It's serious,
Yeah.
right? I mean, it's almost like there are certain tracks I don't feel comfortable rapping because
Well-
it's not like it's almost like it's like
And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's his Lemonade, right? It's his
Yeah.
response to Lemonade. And
Yeah.
Lemonade was super vulnerable and, open
Right.
and dark at times. And,
right.
there's a
Okay.
lot going on.
Yeah. All right. So that's I don't know if that was 2 sentences or less, but you
No,
know
no,
what I mean?
no, it wasn't. But, well, I only gave one, right? Like, best of the last
Yeah.
4.
Okay.
And I'd get a ticket. I'd get a ticket.
You get a ticket.
I'd get a ticket.
All right. Here's
Because this is a tour I would get a ticket to.
Here's all right. I'll try to do 2 sentences on this.
All right.
Dope beats, dope
Yeah.
lyrics.
Yeah.
Done.
You know what else you could say?
What's that?
Dope videos.
Dope vid. I haven't seen the video, so I don't know. I can't comment on the videos.
Another one just came out like 2 or 3 days ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can we talk about videos? Though? Can we talk about Kendrick's new video? You want to do that for a little
Yeah,
sec?
sure.
Or do you remember
No,
it?
yeah, I remember. We just watched it, didn't we?
Well, I mean, I actually don't know if I have that much to say about Kendrick's new video. I think Kendrick's is dope, and
Yeah.
the new video is crazy. He's crazy talented. I wish Kendrick would just direct a film or something. You know what I mean? But I don't know actually how much of that is like Kendrick
What movie-
inspired.
Yeah, but like, what movie would Kendrick direct?
I mean,
Like, what movie do you want to see him direct? You want to see him direct Belly?
what about a Good Kid, Mad City film, right? Like, what about you turn that into a script and or even a series, right? Like a 4-part, 5-parter,
Yeah.
And this was something that one of our buddies Sal was talking about this. He
Yeah.
was saying the Good Kid, Mad City. He could see that as a visual.
I don't know that. Like, I want to see Kendrick work with like someone like Donald Glover. Like, maybe,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, work on like an ATL project, right?
That'd be
Like,
cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Well-
that is kind of a good Mad City-esque show,
For
right?
sure. It feels like it, right? I mean, I haven't seen
I mean,
too
there
much.
are elements. There are elements of it. You know?
Right. But I think that Kendrick is, in terms of videos right now, the only interesting person out there. I mean, who else is putting out videos that matter?
Well, but that's
right?
like a lost art, though, right? Like, the video is
Truly.
the lost art.
Beyonce's doing it too, and you're right, Jay-Z's doing it.
Yeah, but Beyonce did a movie. She didn't do a video so much as she did Lemonade, which was like a movie, right? It wasn't a
true.
video.
Yeah.
And then Jay-Z has done some really great videos
Right,
lately.
right.
I think really great videos. Story of OJ was like,
Really cool.
a crazy, cartoon. And I'm blanking on that last one that just came out, but that one, and the videos have been really good.
Yeah.
We watched a couple Kendrick videos from Good Kid, Mad City the other day too.
And they're okay. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, there's some interesting. I think Kendrick. I think that was like a less. I think he's grown more comfortable in his skin, and he's grown more comfortable with like the celebrity status and with the exposure. I think
Do you remember a time when people would like? I mean, like that's what I'm saying. Videos were a lost art. People would care about like the video awards.
Totally. I mean, they
Music
used to
video
matter.
awards, yeah.
It used to be they were awarded based on the content of the
and then,
video,
I
right?
mean, like some big directors have like not only directed
Mark
them,
Romanek and David Fincher, and I mean, a lot of people have done a lot. Who else?
Brett Ratner,
Spike Jones.
Spike
right?
Jones.
I'm thinking back to those like video collections they put out. You know what I mean? Where like the DVD
Oh,
collections
sure.
of like
sure.
yeah.
I was even thinking like individual videos. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like individual videos.
Dude, think Nine Inch Nails Closer. I mean, fucking.
Oh, is that
do you know that
Fincher?
video?
Yeah, no, I know the
So
video, but I don't know who directed
It's
it.
directed by Mark Romanek, who ended up doing 1 Hour Photo.
Oh.
And what's that film called with Keira Knightley about? It's like the future. Never Let Me Go or something, or Let Me Go, something like that. Anyway, he's cool. He's a really good director.
Oh, are you talking about the one where they're like clones?
Yeah, where the clone one.
yeah,
So Mark
yeah.
Romanek, that's
yeah,
him.
I know what you're talking about.
and,
Yeah,
I mean, he has a huge. I mean, he did the Johnny
Yeah.
Cash video for the song that Nine Inch Nails remade. What was that called?
Hurt.
Hurt, yeah.
Yeah.
He did the Johnny Cash version of Hurt video. It's a nice video. It's really
Huh.
good. Yeah. So, but I mean, what are you thinking of in terms of videos? Like going back to like Michael Jackson videos? Or are you
No,
talking
I
about,
wasn't
like,
even thinking Michael Jackson. Like I remember really liking the Corn videos, like because there was so much like
where the bullets flying around.
Yeah,
and
there's
they're
so
like,
much like visually going on. Yeah, like those videos.
I know.
God.
No, Jonathan Dayton and Valerie Ferris. They directed Little Miss Sunshine, and they also
Okay.
did that Smashing Pumpkins
God,
video.
I hate that movie.
That movie sucked.
Yeah, that movie's.
It didn't
really
make
not
any
good.
sense, and I
It's
fucking
not a
hate
good
that
movie.
everyone loves it. I don't get it. It's
I mean, but
Yeah.
like, okay, so I mean, this is a wild tangent, but like,
yeah.
what would you rather watch, Little Miss Sunshine or Napoleon Dynamite? They're both insufferable,
Jesus
right? Like,
fucking- it's like which would I rather eat, shit or dog shit? You know,
but that's
like,
what I mean. They're both insufferable, but both like treasures.
probably
you know what I
Napoleon
mean?
Dynamite.
Like,
I think fucking the Little Miss Sunshine is probably one of the shittiest beloved films I've ever seen. Like it's incomprehensibly bad at times. Like when they just steal
yeah.
the dad's body from the dead body from the fucking from the hospital, and they're just like, we're gonna say, isn't that what happens? You know what I'm talking about?
Little Miss.
Or the father, or doesn't the father die? The grandfather.
No, the grandfather dies.
So he dies,
yeah,
and then he's in the hospital, and then they break him out of the hospital.
Yeah, them taking him out of the morgue. I remember the dance, like he teaches the little kid the stripper dance, which was like super crazy.
It's just way too precious.
I remember the
way too precious.
The colorblind scene too, and it was just like, oh my God, so fucking dumb.
I can't fuck with that movie. Not at all.
What up, dude? How are you? Yeah. This is shit. I hit this. This is that Red Rocks. It's like come and try some, man. It's like rice checks, corn checks. Truth be told, I actually I used a little bit too much corn checks. I should have used a little bit more rice checks.
I like checks anyway.
Oh, it's really nice. It's gluten free.
They got zeros on them.
Really nice.
Gluten-free but not vegan-friendly because fuck vegans, right?
Yeah. Well, honestly though, right?
Serious. Can we talk about this for a second?
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a lot of like true vegans. I think it's really hard to be vegan. You know what I mean?
It's really hard to be vegan, and it's such a waste of your time. You know what I mean? Like not to sound condescending or like holier than thou,
No, but I
but
just think that,
to take
like,
that tone just for a little bit.
There's just like so much that is not vegan, right? Like shoes, clothing. I mean, like there's so much that you can't,
Right.
you know what I mean, participate in that people really do that I don't think, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, I think all vegans are fakers.
All vegans are what?
I think all vegans are fakers. All of them are faking.
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 Yeah.
Yeah.
I think as soon as they get home, sandwich.
just shoving
Meat
pork
lovers
like
pizza.
like
Turkey.
pre-cooked bacon, just
Yeah.
shoving it raw into their
Yeah.
mouths, right? Like
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. There's no way. You can't be vegan and gluten free, and then you want to be like, no, fuck. No.
What are you eating?
Exactly.
I mean, no. I mean, so I have a good buddy, one of my best friends from high school. This guy,
Sure.
Nick. I won't say his last name. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
We'll call him Nick. All right.
Yeah.
So Nick, most of his life has been just morbidly obese. I mean,
Okay.
really, really heavy guy.
Yeah.
Right. Hilarious. One of the best people I've ever known. Right. And
Yeah.
just recently, in the past 2 years, he's gone on, and maybe the past 6 months, he's gone on this vegan diet, whatever, some fucking bullshit. Something that I would call bullshit. Right. And then, but he'll post these before and after pictures on Instagram and Facebook, where he's lost like 150 pounds.
Yeah,
right?
but just
it's-
like raw vegetable diet? I mean, like,
I mean,
I
Just
mean,
like,
you
know what's
starve
nice?
yourself and see if you don't lose weight.
I was going to say,
I mean,
what's nice is like
when I eat a hot
paleo,
dog a
right?
day, I'll lose weight too. You know what I mean? If I eat nothing but a couple sticks of bacon
Sure.
a day, I'd lose some weight too, right? It's not about what
Sure.
you're eating.
But I
it's
don't
about
think
how
it's really
much.
fair for me to talk about weight, being that I've never had any.
I mean, yeah, it wasn't until I turned about 28 that I started having to worry about what the fuck I ate, right?
Really?
I mean, yeah, and then it became a problem, right? Where if I don't run or if I don't fucking pay a little bit of attention to
Sure.
what goes in, it sticks to my stomach, right?
Sure,
it just
yeah,
goes
yeah.
all to the fucking belly, right? But anyway, so I know that diet can work for some people, but I think they're also depriving them. Like you have to, like, what is it worth to you? You know what I mean? Like I know that being healthy and not dying of heart disease at 45 is a good thing. But
it's that thought of like evolution, right? Like, are you evolved enough to realize you probably like don't have to eat an animal if you don't want to?
well, but you're
Is
also
it inhumane?
we've
to eat an
evolved
animal?
to eat animal meat. Like it's
Yeah,
not.
well,
I
that's
mean,
the
it's-
that's the other side, right? That's that's the argument, right?
Yeah,
I
what-
mean, or like animal products too,
Animal
right?
products,
Like
I
I,
mean,
really like butter. You know
we
what
would
I mean?
not be here without fucking animals. If our ancestors had been vegan, we wouldn't be here. Fuck all of us
I
if
mean,
they had
like,
decided to be
that's
fucking
also true. Yeah, yeah.
holier than thou about it.
That's
you know
also
what I mean?
true.
No, we will not drink from this goat's teat. Like that's.
Yeah, no.
What
but
do you
like,
drink
I mean,
then?
but that's the argument then. Like, why wouldn't you drink almond milk now, or like, why wouldn't you drink banana milk?
Why wouldn't you just eat beans instead of?
Yeah, exactly. No,
I mean,
exactly.
Because it's
So you
fucking
think
life.
that guy just dunk from that goat's teat because he was hungry? Huh?
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, because necessity. Right now, we're so fucking bored that we can just, make up
Well-
pretend ways to make ourselves more miserable, right?
But I
Like
think it also is a little
depriving
bit like
ourselves of meat.
You,
Whoa,
you,
what?
you
What?
do, because you have a limited time on Earth, so
Yeah.
maybe you should, live to eat a little bit versus
Seriously.
eat to live.
burn the candle at both ends.
Show
a
me the
little
guy who's lived 1,000 years, and I want his diet.
Exactly. No, it's a perfect point.
Well, but you know what? I don't know that I want to live to 102. 60 would be fine for me. I mean, life is hard enough to have
Wait.
to extend it. I mean,
Yeah.
come on, really?
It all depends on how healthy you are. Like if I'm 102 and I'm like that guy that looks like a 60-year-old and I'm running, kicking the shit out people and shit.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, let's go for another 100.
You got a point.
I want to
Yeah,
see if I
sure.
could whoop somebody ass at two.
But don't you just get
like-
tired of everything after a while?
That's
You
what I was
think
gonna
this
say.
life,
How many
like,
times are you gonna watch like a Marvel reboot?
how many times are you going to want to get up for work? How many times
Yeah.
are you going to want to, you know, take
Yeah.
a shower and pick the snot from your fucking nose? Like, I mean, just, it gets... No, my buddy Nick, he posted this, you know, man lives to extreme age and he's on the same diet I am, right? So, you know, if you're on that diet, you'll live to. No, it's just not.
No, I think it's genetics too.
totally
though, right? Like,
genetic.
it's
I mean,
genetics,
everything
yeah.
is genetics.
Everything's
man.
genetics.
Everything's
so-
genetics, right? Like,
Until we figure out how to crack the genome and you're like taking
Yeah.
pills to like, you know, restructure shit.
yeah. I mean, then, you know, it'll be a profound. Sam Harris says, you know, if you can't run a marathon at 200, it'll be considered a profound disability, right?
Right,
You know?
yeah,
There may be
yeah,
a time
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Right? Who knows?
Yeah.
But it's not
Everybody's
now.
like a metahuman.
But honestly, would you want to live? All right, if you could live, let's say, 500 years, and you're relatively healthy for 400 of them, right? Would you take that? Or do you think?
Am I the only one with
Yes,
that
I would.
option?
We've got
Am I-
one yes?
Wait. Am I the only one with that option, or are we all doing this?
Let's imagine both cases. Everyone's doing it in one case, and you're the only one in another
God.
case.
I would only do it in the case that I'm the only one.
Not if everyone else is doing
No.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
because
thought that
that's-
you were going to say the opposite. I thought you
No.
were going to say I wouldn't want to outlive all my loved ones.
No. Whatever. I mean,
Fuck the loved ones.
I'm saying.
I'm
like,
with him. I
do you
wouldn't want to
imagine
do
how
it if
dark
everybody
that
else
Earth
was.
would be if we all lived to 500?
But-
I mean, like,
no, but what if
we
we
would
stopped-
tear through this planet?
What if we stopped having babies and only the people that are alive now would live to 500? Or you know, there's a sustainable
Oh my
3
God,
billion
that's even-
people.
That's
Crazier.
even worse. So all the millennials get to be 500 years
No,
old.
but it's great. You get to live to 500. You
I
can
don't
fuck
know,
as much
dude.
as you want. Raw,
I
no
don't
rubber.
know.
Just
I don't know.
there's no babies coming
The only
out.
situation I agree to this is I'm the only one.
Yeah, that's the only way.
That's
it's
the only
working.
way, right? Yeah.
So then,
So then I
but
can
you would do it
secretly
though.
be
You don't
doing
think?
things like stacking money. For like
Well, it's like a
100 years.
Dorian Gray, right? Or like a vampire.
Yeah, I
where
mean,
I'm like 35 for 400 years.
You're Tom Cruise in Interview with the Vampire.
Yeah, and
or
then-
Brad Pitt,
No,
rather.
yeah,
if
but
that's-
then my last 100 years, I aged dramatically until I like turned to
Yeah,
dust.
until, or you know, you could Benjamin Button it and go backwards. I mean, it's up to you.
No.
but-
I'm gonna go front to back. Yeah, like start to front.
Okay. So, let me say this. I don't know that I would want to live much longer than 100 years. I think that, you know, I mean, I'm at 33, 32 now, right? And
Yeah.
I'm almost good. You know, I'm almost at a point where I'm like, you know, like I've done most of what I thought I wanted to when I was a kid in fantasy. I mean, I didn't get to be an astronaut or something, or you know, I didn't get to grow up to be a race car like I wanted to when I was 4, and before I understood you can't grow up to be race cars. But
Come on up.
you know what I'm saying? Like if tomorrow somebody said to me, you know, Dan, lymphoma, you're out in 2
No,
weeks,
no,
I'd
no,
be like,
but like you get
well-
you get this elixir, right? And it's like 500, relatively, you know, disease, pain free. You
Right.
can't like you don't get to like break bones and shit.
I know.
Yeah, I know. I took
know.
a page out of your playbook, man. I just changed.
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
No, you
but I took you took all the hair off.
I took his hair off.
Yeah. It was so hot, man. It was so hot.
Yeah, for those in the audience, Mark just shaved off his.
I think they know
his
by
face
now,
pussy.
right? Like all 3 of them.
Yeah. FA.
I don't.
FA.
You look a lot younger.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
I know it's rejuvenating, right?
Yeah, please do,
Dude,
Come
you've been
on.
eating. Mark's been on that vegan diet.
Oh my god.
That's
But it
that's
honestly
the
was.
elixir.
It was so hot. I like had to get all the hair off
Yeah,
of me.
yeah.
You okay?
I couldn't grow a fucking beard if I tried. It's
That was the first time I ever did. It was
It's
like
so-
15 months of not
it's,
shaving.
it's patchy and nasty. It's nasty.
15 months. So we were just talking Hef. You could take like the 2 situations, right? You get to live for 500 years, and you're the only person that gets to do it, or everybody gets to do it.
But do I still get to do it if everyone gets to do it?
Yeah, of course. But everybody with you.
That's not a hard choice. Easily, everyone lives to be 500.
See, that would.
We both chose.
No, no.
Easily.
Hefe,
We
that would
both-
likely be my answer too. I expected Mark to say that, and then
Yeah.
he's like, "Only if I'm the only one." I'm
Yeah.
like, "What? Like it's
You
so
want
lonely."
to know why?
So
I have
lonely.
children.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
I have one fear in life,
Yeah.
and that is eventually I have to leave them.
Sure.
So I want as much. I
Time.
want to be like
Yeah, yeah.
130 with them.
Yeah.
So if I could get 500 years and they can get it too,
You know
shit,
what-
I would take every day
Yeah.
of those 500.
So this reminds me,
that?
like Aladdin, right? Your wishes, right? You get like 3 wishes.
Yeah.
The first wish should always be for 100 wishes.
No, it should be for infinite fucking wishes.
Yeah.
There's no.
Wait, but doesn't
Why?
that kind of break the rules?
yeah, no, the first
It
rule
always
in
breaks the
Aladdin
rule.
2 is like you can't wish for more.
You can't wish
wishes.
for more wishes.
No,
Yeah,
but
that
that seems
breaks the
too
rule.
convenient. to
Yeah,
me.
it does
There's gotta
seem
be
like a
some
one-line
fine
print.
print
I
in
feel
there.
like that was a Robin Williams thing.
I know, right?
Did you see who the new genie is? That's why I brought this up.
Who's the
No.
new genie? Who?
Oh, are you guys
Who?
ready?
Who?
Yeah.
Will Smith
Yes!
is the new
Will
genie.
I
Smith?
knew
Yeah.
it. I thought they was gonna give it to Eddie fucking Murphy, and I was like,
Oh,
no,
Eddie Murphy would have been nice though.
no,
I
he
don't
would
think
not
that's-
have done.
Eddie, I'm worried about
He
Will
would've
been
Smith
way
as
too
the
silly.
genie. No, I'm
What?
worried about it.
He'd have been too silly. I wouldn't have taken that genie seriously.
I mean,
I'm
my-
really worried about Will Smith as a genie.
I think
Why?
that's an okay choice. You know
Well,
what I
okay.
mean? It wasn't. It's surprising to me. I wasn't expecting that, but
Yeah.
I
But
think
no, I don't. I'm not. I'm okay with it because he's legitimate. He's already legitimized.
Yeah, please,
he
please.
legitimized himself early as a comedian. He
Yeah.
legitimized
Yeah.
himself early as like pretty much all the things that he's done. Like you got to think, The Fresh Prince of Bel Air still comes on to this day, and I
Yeah,
bet
no, it
you
does.
watch it.
It
And
does.
it's still funny.
and it's
It
still
does.
funny.
It does.
Like
and
you'll
it
laugh
is.
like it's your first time seeing it. But
So he's already proved you can give me a
Oh,
funny
man,
script.
this is
and
a
can
lot,
be-
I
though.
mean,
This
Eddie
is a
Murphy,
lot.
Eddie Murphy has had a lot of failures, and I don't think his comeback would ever have been Aladdin.
What? But
He
okay.
would've brought that
Can I
movie
ask you
down.
something? Can I ask you something? Is
sure.
Norbert a failure?
Yes,
total failure.
it's funny, but it's a failure
100% failure.
But it's on TV all the damn time.
because that's most failure movies.
Because
But
it's
I mean,
cheap.
it made a ton of money.
Because it's a failure movie.
Norbit was funny as hell.
But it was.
See,
it
that's
was-
what I'm
When you
saying,
really,
like-
it was
I'm
funny.
Not gonna hold you. It was a crap movie.
Yes,
The movie
there we
was
go.
crap. It was a shit movie.
If you're asking
But
that question,
if
it
you
was a shit movie.
If you're just looking to
Shit
laugh,
movie.
the movie's great, bro. Like it's a great. I'm
It-
gonna laugh my ass off all the way through this.
You
shit.
need some time to watch the movie. You need some time. You just want to chill. It comes on. You gonna watch it.
Yeah.
But you are not gonna go on Netflix and actively search
and
for
you're
Norbit.
certainly not going to pay for it on Amazon, even at
Exactly.
$3.99
Like,
for an
no, you're
HD
not-
rental. Okay,
That-
you
you're not
torrent
gonna
that
do
film.
But if you see it, you'll be like,
You
oh,
download
shit.
that
You'll
film.
be like, oh shit, that's Norbit. I'm gonna
Alright,
watch
what
that.
about-
Let me see
You
this.
you pirate
Okay,
that
so
shit.
I think Haunted Mansion is like a bad movie. Like,
Yeah,
that
I
is a
didn't like
terrible,
Haunted
oh,
Mansion.
man.
Yeah.
But you know what? Daddy
Yeah.
Can't Care. That movie is solid as hell.
What?
The first one,
Yeah,
yes.
the first one, he is funny
What?
as hell.
Daddy Daycare.
I admit
Daddy
I've not
Can't Care?
seen it. I've not seen
Oh,
it.
it's so
But,
Wasn't he
funny.
Dr.
but just
Dolittle
to,
as well?
Yes.
Yeah, it
and the
was.
first two were okay. The ones after
Okay,
that
but
sucked.
yeah, it sucks.
He's never.
What's the other one? Meet Dave. That one sucked.
He has a lot of bad movies.
You know what was okay?
He has bad movies when it comes to these kid movies.
No,
what was that
I tell you this. He stopped having good movies, honestly, after Pluto Nash. Once Pluto Nash
my
dropped,
God,
something
Pluto
happened.
Nash was some garbage.
So, he never came back from that.
What about that? Remember that Holy Man movie?
Yes, I do.
was
The
funny
fucking
as G.
rings, the something finger or something.
His name was G. He was
Gee,
funny.
yeah, that's the one. Yeah. And he would like they use him on like Home Shopping Network.
was that on like
Look.
the Adam Sandler film?
No.
No.
Oh.
It was
Eddie Murphy. Joke.
Eddie Murphy.
You know what I'm talking
and
about?
Jeff
the Adam-
Goldblum.
what was that Adam Sandler film where he?
You're
plays
talking about the one where he couldn't speak. That's the one we're talking about where he met God and he couldn't speak or something.
No, that
Okay,
one's
that
called 100
sucked too.
Words or some shit.
But I know the one you're talking
where
about.
he
I know-
plays like a guru or something,
Yes.
right?
A what?
Adam,
A guru,
he
it's like
plays
something
like a
like-
yoga guru or
Oh,
something.
you're talking about Adam Sandler's movie?
Adam Sandler movie. What is that one?
That's not Adam
Guru.
Sandler. That's Mike Myers. And you're
Oh!
thinking of the Love Guru.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's not Eddie Murphy either.
I am good. Look, did you
I am
see
not
that?
good with
From
Eddie Murphy
Eddie
movies.
Murphy to
Hey,
Mike Myers.
Dude, I would.
Bowfinger is one of Eddie Murphy's best.
That's the movie I was thinking about. Bowfinger.
yeah.
That's
Harlem Nights.
That's his.
Harlem Nights. Oh,
Harlem
you just
Nights.
watched
How
Life
dare
for the
you.
other,
Life. What about Life?
Would you believe that
What?
I
What
saw
about Life?
Harlem Nights for the first
What is
time
Martin
as
Lawrence and,
what 25?
Eddie Murphy.
25,
isn't it?
24. That's my
Life?
first time seeing.
You've
that.
never seen Life?
No. Isn't Eddie Murphy in Life?
Yes,
Yeah,
it's Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Not the new film
Lawrence.
Life with Jake
Lawrence.
Gyllenhaal
Yeah, that's
and
my
Ryan
bad.
Reynolds.
No, you just watched Life. I thought with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence.
No, what?
Oh,
What
I
are
thought
you-
that's what you were talking
What?
about the other day.
I don't know what Life is. What is Life?
You've never seen Life?
I mean,
Oh,
I
Eddie
know
Murphy
Life.
with Eddie
Martin
Murphy
go to
and
jail.
You gotta see Life then. You gotta see.
Eddie
it. It's a
Murphy
good
and
movie.
Martin go to jail.
Shit.
Oh yeah, they go to jail
In
on,
in like racist days.
but like on trumped up charges.
Yes, and they spend
their whole
life
life
there.
in jail. And
You
That's
know they
it.
talk about a life too.
But the
There
best
can't
part
be.
is
There
that
won't be.
at the end when they finally get out, go to a
Fuck it.
baseball
Oh.
game together.
Spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen this movie
Come on,
because
everybody's seen that
apparently
movie.
they haven't.
No, I love spoilers. You know, I spoil myself on fucking everything now. You know what I mean? Even Game of Thrones, which comes back tomorrow night. I know the whole
You want to
season.
talk about that? We
So-
should talk about it.
I mean, we don't
I
have to
am
talk
part
about
of
it.
This.
No,
is
we
a
got
meme,
to. We got to.
But it's real life. I am legitimately one of the very small population of people that has never once watched an episode
Not a single
of Game of
episode.
Thrones ever.
Love this.
So we're not
What's
going to
that?
spoil a damn thing.
Yeah.
All right.
You
two
guys got to
people.
see it. It's
You want to know why I haven't watched
real.
it?
Please.
Because
I think it's garbage, by the way. I just want to go on the record.
I've seen Spartacus and I've gotten my fill of shit like that.
Oh,
So-
you like
Okay.
Spartacus?
No,
so you like the
No. Okay.
no.
I will say that this is not that though. This is much more political intrigue and
Okay.
double
It's
crossing.
not.
No,
It's
totally
not.
it is. There is so little
It's not-
magic
it's not
in
so
the
much
show.
male ass fucking, is it?
It is
Ass
absolute
fucking, no.
Have you
nonsense.
seen Spartacus?
I've
Yeah,
seen a
there's
little
lot
bit.
of
I must have
fucking in
missed
the show.
A lot of. I mean, I'm cool with that. If it's like man and woman, I just don't want my screen
How
to be
about this? How
populated.
about- what if it's brother and sister?
And she's
Ew.
hot, and so is he though. I mean,
Oh,
if you know,
dude.
No.
she thinks he's hot.
Will I know that they're brother and sister?
Oh
Yeah,
Not
from
only
the
will
first
you know that,
episode.
they will know it.
Oh, they know it and they continue to do it
They know it. They can
over their dead son's body.
Oh, and they like it.
Yeah. Have
And it's
You gotta, first of all, you gotta lead me into the son part, not just throw in.
And
oh,
it's
yeah, they
not
were
even-
fucking
Oh, they
on
have-
their dead son.
it's not even
kids.
consensual either. That's at that point.
That-
it's not
at that
even
point, it's
consensual.
not.
So
But
there's
there is plenty
There's
of-
incest, rape over a dead child.
That's
Hefe.
the show, man.
This
That's
is the show
you're
you
missing.
want. You didn't know you
That's
needed
the
it.
show you're missing.
Hey Max, what's up, baby? I was about okay. So if I had to describe
Yeah.
Game of Thrones in one word, it is a brother and sister incest rape over their dead son's body.
Well,
That's-
no,
that is Game of
a
Thrones.
scene that took place in
That
season
sounds
4?
like it defines
Season
Game of
4 or
Thrones.
5.
Five.
I heard people were happy about a child death.
Well,
Oh,
he was happy
Joffrey.
about
Joffrey deserved it.
Yeah,
he
I mean,
deserved
I heard
it.
he was a dick though.
Well, you didn't know this
Joffrey
kid.
had
It's like you.
If
It's
you
like
had known this
Malfoy.
kid-
You know, it's like
I
Malfoy.
never wanted Malfoy to die
No, but
though.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I like
Imagine
Malfoy.
being
Malfoy
like,
was a lovable dick.
No,
like,
but imagine Malfoy being like more twisted. Right?
So imagine
like,
Malfoy cutting the head off of his girlfriend's father, making her look at it as it's staked up on the
Yeah.
castle walls, and then raping lots of whores and shooting them up with crossbows.
so I'm assuming there's a lot of rape in this show.
Oh well, it's
I mean,
There was a-
there's more rape than sex.
well because I mean, but there was
So-
more rape than sex in the world. Like it's not like rape.
Well,
It's not
there's-
like
there's a couple of shows that there's more rape than sex. It's Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
It's probably Oz.
I'm about to say, are they
Oz, yeah.
worse than Oz?
yeah.
It's-
I
I
mean,
watched
like,
Oz is pretty
and
bad.
That legitimately, as a child, scared because I saw it as a child, and it scared me.
But I remember
Oz is pretty
seeing-
fucked up.
I
Scared
remember
me straight.
No, I remember watching Oz though, and then I remember like seeing jails though, like when you would like watch other shit like documentaries, and I'd be like, but that doesn't look like Oz.
the tossed
No.
salad
yeah,
man.
Oz looks like the Apple Store.
I went to jail, and I stayed in my cell to myself. I wasn't friend. I didn't want to be friends. The shit I saw in Oz, legitimately. Nah, I'm okay. I'm good. You want some commissary? Nah, I'm good.
But do you
I'm
remember
hungry,
what's
brother.
his
I
name?
don't want the noodles.
Yeah.
The lawyer dude that would just get so fucking wild in that show.
I don't remember his name.
You know what I'm talking about though, right? With the beard and everything, and he would like
Oh yeah.
he'd bite dudes and
Man, dog. First of all, for those who have not seen Oz out there, it's a show about prison. That's just
it's on HBO too.
it's on HBO. It's in HBO's better days. No,
Yeah,
honestly,
it would probably be HBO Classic.
yeah. But warning: if you watch,
They keep it real.
really real, more real than sometimes
It's like
you
when-
might be willing.
It's
to
like when
go.
keeping it real goes wrong.
Oh, not the HBO jail special.
Ain't no guards. The guards be with it too. The
Oh,
guards.
man.
Guard! Nah. Guard! No. Now wait, I want to go back to Aladdin because I saw a discussion
Yeah.
on what is it called? On the interwebs. That's what it's called, the interwebs. And it was about what should Aladdin be cast as?
Oh, this goes
You know
back
they
to last
cast him
week.
today.
What the
They just came out. Casting just came
Who did
The
they
Power
cast?
Ranger girl is one of them, and I don't know who
Pink
the
Power Ranger is Jasmine. Will Smith
Wh-
is
Which pink Power Ranger? There's
from
like
this new
100 of
movie.
them.
From the new movie.
Oh, from the movie.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm thinking of the show.
Not Amy Jo Johnson,
No,
not the
from
old
the
Pink
new
Ranger.
movie. She's,
Ain't that a
pretty
white
cute.
girl?
So wait,
Yeah, she is, and she's pretty cute, and she's a singer too.
Is that Zendaya? Is that
No,
who-
no.
Okay.
I was hope. Ooh, that is. I
No,
love
it's not
seeing
Zendaya.
as Jasmine.
Zendaya's
What?
tied up with Spider-Man.
It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
whole new
Yeah.
world.
MJ.
No, and then they got an unknown for Aladdin. His name is Mina.
Middle East and North Africa. Is that?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure he's Egyptian. He's got to be Egyptian.
You know what? And I was going to get to that. They were talking about casting the Middle Eastern
Yeah.
and Indian, some
Persian,
some,
probably.
yeah. Egyptians are the best one because they're nondescript. Like if you see an Egyptian, you would think that they're from anywhere else but Egypt.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's like
So-
saying a Greek person to think they're from.
Let me
anywhere
ask a
else but
question.
Greece.
Had they cast Jamie Foxx as the genie, what would your reaction be? You're talking about Jamie Foxx.
Just as worried.
Really?
I would
Yeah,
now.
I'm
I would.
trying to think of a.
I
okay,
am a Jamie Foxx fan, and I
Okay.
wouldn't watch that movie.
outside
Okay.
of Will Smith because you guys are very happy to see Will Smith in this role, right?
Right.
Yes, I think Will Smith would be great in that role.
Okay, outside of Will Smith, who would you rather see? Who
As
is
the genie?
Yeah, as the genie.
Robin Williams.
Morgan,
But you got to pick someone alive.
Morgan
Okay.
Freeman.
boy.
Oh,
Tell me that would not be a great genie.
I don't know.
I don't think he's got the spunk. He's more of a
What?
laid back,
You almost
jazzy,
need, like, a
kind of
Christopher
genie.
Walken,
Wait,
I'm telling
yeah.
you, you know.
Well,
Morgan-
okay, no.
And
Know
Morgan
what?
Freeman's God. Like, he can't be God and a genie. I mean,
Why
he's
can't
got to
he?
stick to the God slash
can't he?
president
God, yeah.
slash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
In real
Slash
life, though.
narrator.
In real life, when you pray to God, you are praying
praying
to
to
Morgan
Morgan
No,
Freeman.
that's true. It's who I visualize.
You know what? And I honestly believe when we die, we go and we see God, He's going to be Morgan Freeman.
What could be more comforting, though? Honestly,
Really, like I would if he told me I was going to
John
hell.
Malkovich. He looks angry.
If Morgan Freeman told me I was going to hell, I think I'd be okay with it.
Yeah.
Really?
It's gonna be the way he
He
tells
say
you.
it so smooth.
Yeah,
It
I
just
don't
be-
think he would tell you that though. I think he would trick you into thinking you were going somewhere else.
Morgan
nigga-
Freeman doesn't need tricks. That voice.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like
He can
would
talk
just,
about
like,
the weather. I'm interested.
He would describe like a tropical island, and you'd be like, "Oh
But
shit, Morgan."
What if you get lean
can't
on
wait.
me, Crazy Joe?
Crazy Joe?
You going to hell, boy?
I don't know how I would feel. That'll scare me just a little bit, just a little bit, cause I seen Lean on Me as a child, and I seen Lean on Me as an adult, and Morgan Freeman in motherfucking movie is still very intimidating. He
I've
is
not-
not a teacher or principal or security guard or police officer or any authority figure, especially God, I
All
would
right,
ever
how
want
about
to
this?
have.
What's your favorite Morgan Freeman movie? I got mine already.
What is it?
Seven.
Seven's
like the best Morgan Freeman movie.
It's a great Morgan Freeman
I
role.
love Morgan Freeman in that movie.
It's almost like the it's like the quintessential role. Like that's
This isn't his movie, and
What do you mean? He has like a small role?
He has a very large role.
is it
Okay.
Bruce Almighty.
No, Lucky Number 11.
Oh,
I love him and Ben Kingsley. That is the best interaction of two actors
You know, if
I've
you get
ever
through that
seen.
whole movie too, it's a really good movie.
Oh, I've gotten through that movie about 5 or 6 times.
No, for sure. I'm just
Oh,
saying.
yeah, I
there-
love
it's-
that movie.
At some point, so you're like, "What the fuck is this?" You know what I mean?
I
This
mean,
is
they.
nonsense.
You know what? There was a lot of MacGuffins that put things together.
Sure,
that
yeah,
shouldn't
yeah,
have been.
yeah, yeah.
But it was like they're doing it with like the same thing with Smoking Aces. It was one of those movies that you
But
have
Smoking
to.
Aces is terrible.
No,
The first, not terrible.
I love
but
that
it is
movie.
very
Aces
bad.
is terrible.
I saw it one time. I'll never see it again. But
Because
I
it's
love
terrible.
the fuck out of that experience.
terrible.
I don't want
It's
to
not even
spoil
good
it.
bad. It's
I don't
not
want to
even
spoil
fun
it.
bad.
It's
It
like
is fun.
it is so fun.
It's not hardcore Harry fun. I mean Henry fun, but
Dude, Joe Carnahan is
There are like that's what I'm saying. Like there are like only like 8 scenes fun though. It's like 2.5 hours of nonsense.
no, you have fun trying
Alicia
to figure out what the
Keys
fuck they're
and
talking
Alicia
about.
Keys is awesome.
she's great.
Common is awesome.
Common is awesome.
Who was the main guy
the-
in there?
The Spanish guy.
It wasn't
that was
Thomas
like,
Jane. Who
that,
was
like,
it?
put
The
up
big
his
Russian
fingers.
guy. That guy.
Who?
The one who did steroids. I think someone took his face in a basement. He took his no. He took someone's face.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Him.
about. Yeah.
He was great.
Yeah.
The entire fucking movie.
Yeah.
Oh.
Those
So-
fucking whores.
Yeah, all right. So we should talk about those celebrating good, bad shit. Do you know what I mean? Like Mike
The Room is
Yeah,
the
I mean,
greatest
like-
bad movie
Right.
ever.
Yeah, The Room.
I love that
I'm
movie.
obsessed with Suicide Squad.
Armageddon or Bad Boys 2, for example.
Do
right?
that. Don't
Yeah.
do that.
Suicide Squad is
Suicide Squad.
Don't do that. You gotta
trashiest.
give it time. give it time.
No,
Let us
no,
settle
no,
on this.
I know, but
No.
but a film like Bad Boys 2, right? Like that to me is one of the greatest action films of all time. And Michael Bay just he's the fucking devil, and he knows
Greatest
it.
Action
Totally, no, no.
films
His no.
Bad Boys 2 isn't bad.
It is
not
huge.
bad.
Think about the highway car chase. Think about
Yeah.
throwing the dead bodies out the back of the truck.
Oh,
and the,
you mean
the
like
heads are
biggest? Okay,
Biggest.
Yeah,
Just
it's
meant
not
like-
bad.
I don't mean like, okay, the best action film of all time in terms of like not martial arts, right? But action films is Terminator 2. We've talked about this, right? Terminator 2 Judgment Day is one of the best and biggest.
Die Hard, the
Yeah.
very first
Die Hard is dope.
very-
is
It's
dope.
in the conversation.
Point Break?
and The Matrix 2, 1 and 2.
Point Break, yeah.
Yeah.
Point Break is
Yeah.
up there. But I think what was the film we were just talking about? I'm kind of high. Which is the one? Which is
You know what? No, Crank is another one of them smoking aces
Crank?
movies
Haven't
for
watched
me.
it yet.
So he's never seen Crank 1 or 2.
I haven't
in the
seen
fuck?
Crank.
Yeah.
I haven't. I
How
missed
about
it.
you
Meet
I
Joe-
missed it.
that's how
I
you
missed
meet
it.
Jason Statham in real
know.
life.
When the stripper's implant gets shot by the bullet.
Dog, you don't know my favorite scene in that movie, and it's the creep in me. But that fucking on the mailbox scene in public,
Yeah.
I heard
that
yeah,
is
he
what
has to,
made me want to like just
Or
hold.
what about at the dog track, right? Don't they do it at the the dog track?
It's like he has to fuck to keep his heart going, right?
Yeah.
He has to keep his heart rate at a certain level. I think,
Yeah.
Wait, was that the first one or the second one?
Who's
the
his
second one?
Who's
Yeah,
his
the
girl
second
in that
one
movie?
is the dog track. In the first one, don't they do it like? Remember that like, they do it in all the tourists are pulling up to take all the photos.
Yep, that's the scene I'm talking
Yeah.
about. I didn't.
It's big.
It's
It's
worth it.
bad.
hilarious.
It's
It's
big
worth
and
it.
bad.
It's a hilarious movie.
Okay.
They are so much fun.
It
Okay.
made like see these are movies you gotta suspend your disbelief for. This is
Right.
why I
Well, yeah,
say,
without a doubt.
you know,
But it's also like a 88-minute like almost one take like
Like
adrenaline
thrill ride.
rush. Yeah,
Just-
yeah.
just
I
roller
mean,
coaster.
like,
well,
it's a hardcore Henry.
it,
Okay.
actually I was about to say something about that. That is the greatest action movie.
It's
of
big and
all
bad.
time.
It's pretty
You
big
have
and bad.
the most fun with hardcore
I
Henry.
I will watch it every day for the rest of my life.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And never get tired.
What about a film like Mission Impossible 3?
Yeah.
I was even going to say Mission Impossible 5 has some pretty incredible action scenes. I
have
mean,
never seen
Any of them?
anyone to completion. I've seen
Wow.
one, I've seen two, I think I've seen three, and I have not seen the new one.
2 is definitely the worst one, but
2
it's
is-
also a John Woo film, so it's kind of fun.
Don't do that.
Two's an
no,
Don't
that's what I was gonna say. It's still John Woo.
2's
so.
an abortion, though.
But there,
That's- 2
there's
is-
also like lots of pigeons flying unnecessarily. You know what I mean?
he has longer hair.
No,
than
but you know how like
he
John
needs to.
Woo
Oh,
loves
okay,
to do
yeah,
the
yeah.
white dove like in slow mo before a big gun shootout.
And people just fly in the air for no reason.
Yeah,
Physics
lo-
don't matter.
Motorcycles are just. There's a motorcycle fight in Mission Impossible.
You
2.
know what? I saw that on YouTube.
Yeah.
I've seen that on YouTube.
There's a motorcycle fight.
Tom Cruise
so.
versus Dougray Scott, who
Yep.
is no one now. We don't even know who that guy is
Isn't he
anymore.
like, he's like an Australian TV show actor, I think.
Well, yeah, he's no one anymore.
He's in
That's-
he's
No, I'm
no,
kidding.
he was in the original Transporter with
as a
Jason
bad guy.
Statham.
Was he the bad guy?
No, he was like the cop. He was
Okay.
like a friendly cop. And I want to say he's in like a terrible TV show now, but I'm blanking on
Well,
it.
this is we need to let's get
I'm
back to
blanking
John
on
Woo.
that.
No.
I was watching X-Men Apocalypse right before I left out the house to come here.
What'd you think of it? It's tough to get through. It's not as good as you think.
Let's fix our chairs. We had me and my brother. I don't know if y'all, you can't see him, but you can hear him.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. My brother right here, he's beside me. Izzy took me to go see this movie.
X-Men Apocalypse.
Yes.
And you've seen them all too, right? Like you
Yes.
you follow the series.
Yes. He's like, bro, we're about to go see a movie. I said, let's go see a movie. Then. What movie we gonna go see? X-Men Apocalypse. Bet. Okay. I was excited. As he knows, X-Men is, I love the X-Men.
Grew up with them.
My favorite character from X-Men has always been Apocalypse. It has always been him because even in the comics and the cartoon, they did him so well. They made him the most credible threat the X-Men has ever and will ever face.
Well, he wasn't just the X-Men's credible threat. He was the whole universe's credible
Well,
threat, right? Like,
yeah,
I mean, like,
yeah.
He's
I mean, the
biggest,
X-Men
baddest
universe.
villain. He could like kill Thanos, right? Theoretically, right?
I don't. Nah, that's a
question.
hard
That's a very
question.
hard question. It depends.
It depends. There's a lot of factors you got to throw in it. That's a toss.
I don't know. I was under the impression it was Apocalypse.
No, I don't think Apocalypse can just outright kill Thanos.
Like it's not gonna just be a.
One, Thanos can't die.
Thanos can't die?
Thanos can't die. You know he's in love with death.
Oh, so
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
trying
that's
to
what- well,
die.
that's what
Is
he's
that
like
what
doing.
He's trying to
That's what
figure out
he's
the
like,
anti-life equation. He's literally trying to fuck death.
Yeah.
And he's eventually trying to figure out how to die. The only person, well, I can't say he can't die because the only person, but there were there were situations that caused this. I think was
Probably Apocalypse.
Nope. Was no, it was something that happened where he gained the ability to die, and I believe Deadpool was the one to have killed him because as you know, Deadpool can't die either.
Right.
Deadpool is immortal. Death won't take him.
See, I didn't know that about Thanos, right? So to me, he was always just Josh
Irritates
Brolin
it.
painted purple,
No,
right?
no,
like that's
no.
that's like he's just strong-jawed Josh Brolin,
No,
right? So I didn't know that Thanos was like in love with death and on a
Oh,
suicide
yeah.
mission.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
That's
that makes
why
it
he's,
more
like, building
intriguing.
the Infinity
Well,
Gauntlet.
why haven't they?
Yeah.
Why haven't they give us any sense of that in the Marvel Cinematic
I mean-
Universe?
Oh, they will. Don't worry.
I
mean,
don't know
dude,
that. I don't know they will.
You
I
know
don't
that they just screened some of Infinity Wars? Did you read
They're
about
saying the Fantastic Four is in the Infinity Wars.
that? What?
What? No.
They said that they're
So
confirmed.
they're bringing them back.
They are
Who's going to
confirmed.
be the Fantastic Four though?
Not from.
I don't know. They haven't said who, but there's the
That
Fantastic
would be
Four.
huge news.
They'd have to
To be-
recast it. I
Look,
think
it's
they,
on
they couldn't
YouTube.
go with.
And
I don't
it's not
wanna-
like some,
Well, yeah,
some-
because
some- it's
Chris
like,
Evans was already.
No. But I'm talking about
Johnny
but
Storm.
the remake. The remake. Or-
No, I know
No, they're
that.
not
It
using
couldn't
them.
Be
Okay,
Michael B.
okay.
Jordan either, because Michael B. Jordan
No.
is already in
Wow.
Black Panther. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
that's right. How,
There
probably-
are already too many crossovers.
they've confirmed. I can say with credible sources that they have confirmed that Disney is bringing the Fantastic Four to the
Yeah,
Infinity
but that
Wars.
means that Fox relinquished the rights for them then too. That means that
Something
much
has
like
happened.
Sony did with Spider-Man.
But they didn't relinquish the rights with Sony. They just said, "Okay, look,
Yeah, you get to go make the
Like
movie.
Russo.
Like the property's yours again. We're just co-producers on it. Like you got to keep us included on the project.
yeah." I mean, well, I'd rather find the clip on YouTube.
I gotta find it. Yeah, we gotta find it. Yeah, that's crazy.
Let me see if we can
No,
get on your phone.
no. Don't worry. We'll keep going.
Well, yeah,
Hell
we'll
yeah.
find it.
Yeah.
Because I saw this like 2 days ago, and I was like, "Nah, they didn't." Then I watched
Well,
the
because
video.
right now it's D23, right? It's like
Yes,
the Disney
that's what
Expo.
That's what it was. It was at D23.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out, was it Watch Mojo, or was it What Culture?
I really enjoy Watch Mojo, by the way. I think
Yes.
they've got a really good website.
You know how I found out about Watch Mojo?
what's that?
Their top tens. They have some of
dude,
the greatest top tens
absolutely.
ever.
They're hilarious.
I watched. I'm actually subscribed to them on YouTube, and I watched their top tens like every day.
Yeah,
So,
they've
and-
got tons of them too.
yes, I remember they used to do the superhero and supervillain origins. They should bring that back. So if you find this somewhere, people that watch Mojo, bring back super.
Yo, listen up, Watch
I
Mojo.
don't-
Message directly to
listen
Watch
up,
Mojo.
Watch Mojo. Like you never know.
We went
you
from
never
like
know.
praising them, endorsing them, to almost threatening them to
bring back
yeah, like-
superhero
Yeah.
origins and supervillain origins.
Or else.
I am a guy that really loves that.
Or
I
else.
love that.
Hefe.
Hefe's coming.
Signed.
Hefe's
Hefe.
coming.
Signed.
Yo, are you watching Defiant Ones, by the way?
Not yet.
Oh, did
But-
you see the Eminem clip that circulated the internet?
No. doesn't
The
matter.
first time, like Dre is started Aftermath. He's looking for an artist to sign. Jimmy Iovine sits him down, plays a cassette tape. It's Eminem at like a rap battle. So Dre is like, fly him out here. They fly out Eminem, and Dre is like, do you want to hear a beat? And Dre says like within 3 to 5 minutes of their very first time in the studio, they record hi, my name
Hi,
is.
my name is. It was that thing
Yeah,
that Dre was
yeah.
like the sample, right? Or the
Yeah.
loop, right?
Really?
Yeah.
That was the
Like
very first
3
thing.
minutes in.
That's dope.
But then it took some time after that for Eminem to be, to come on board.
Yeah,
officially, right?
well,
Yeah.
because like then
He went
M
back to
leaves,
Detroit.
you know what I mean, and he's like, "Oh shit, no one loved anything," you know what I mean. Meanwhile, he's like making the Slim Shady, you know.
Well, see, no, now I have to watch that.
Oh, dude, you really do. It's especially for a music guy. It's
Yeah.
there's-
Really good.
It's jam
'Cause
packed, man.
I knew it was coming on, and I did say that I want to watch it. I just have this thing of watching series or seasons once they're done.
Binging.
Yeah,
because I hate having to wait.
Well, here you go. You could do 4 episodes, which is 4 hours, straight
Oh.
hours of the show.
And it's
That is
actually
a
like an
good
hour and
nice
15
chunk of my
minutes, an
day.
hour and 20
yeah,
minutes per
they're
episode.
like
It's like
they're legit movies. And
They're
then
long.
and then this Sunday is the next hour released too. So I want to say, I think,
I didn't know
right?
they were gonna keep going.
I
thought
thought
it was
so.
done at 4. I think it's a
No.
4. I think it's a miniseries, isn't it?
I don't think it's 4. I thought it was like 6 episodes.
What? Okay.
I thought it was
Tell me
6.
I
Well,
can
that's good.
Spend 1/4 of my day with this.
Yeah, no, you totally can. Yeah.
Fuck yeah! What? Give me some weed. Sit down and
Oh,
watch
you
the
got to.
shit out of
And there,
this.
you know what? There's 100% less rape than Game of Thrones too.
I am all for less rape.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
It's
100%
great.
more Snoop Doggy Dogg.
Oh,
And-
I'm telling you,
Hashtag Snoop. More Snoop.
Snoop
less
is
rape.
an American treasure. When
Oh,
you watch
yes.
this show,
He's so good.
you figure out
So
Snoop is an
fun.
American treasure.
You wanna know
I
how
mean,
he
and
did it?
honestly though, Dr.
By
Dre.
being
I mean,
high
hustling.
every
Yeah.
fucking day. He stayed high and stayed calm, and now everyone loves him.
And just being positive and like, I mean, even when he's like, Tupac just told me what to put on, I put it on. But he's ridiculous. He's like, but then he started dissing Dre,
He
and I
is
had to take a
hilarious.
step back.
Yeah, he is hilarious. Wait till you see this. Snoop is the best.
Yeah.
We talked about it before you got here, Hefe. I know we talked about it a little last week. Jay-Z just announced 444. He's coming to Washington, D.C. on November 29th.
That's my birthday.
Are you going to be there at Verizon?
Are you passing it? Oh. Actually, me and some guys and some girls from the cannabis community were thinking about getting a room, getting tickets for that, and then danking out the room
But see,
after that.
it's a show worth going to, right?
I have slowly been changing my perception of
On this
Jay-Z.
album.
Not even yes, off of this album. Seeing the way him speak lately after this album is like, okay, you still a wild motherfucker, but you have some knowledge with you, and I think I can hear that. I think I just want to hear 444. Anything else, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Anything else,
What?
I'm leaving. I
think
don't
so
want to
many
hear
play
that.
other
classics,
things.
though.
I think he'll still play a lot of the
I
other
hope he
stuff.
plays some classics.
You
I
know
hope
what?
we
I'm gonna
get-
try to. If I can make this happen, hold on. If I can make this happen, mark my words. If I go to this concert, this is on record.
Oh, boy. Please,
I am going to try to up and smoke that motherfucker. I
the
promise you.
concert?
Yes.
All right.
I'm
Let's
going
just
to
fill
try
the
my
fucking
best.
Verizon Center, right?
Look, I'm going with some other people in the DC cannabis community, so let's up and smoke that.
Well,
motherfucker.
everybody is going to be smoking there. I mean, when I was there for the Kanye show, the Pablo tour.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you couldn't see 5 feet in front of you. You
Oh,
know what
I
mean?
thought the police did. Oh, never mind. That it's not awesome anymore. Everyone's already doing it. I'm still going to do it, but now it's.
Oh, I didn't mean to take it down. I
Yeah,
didn't mean
I'm
to-
thinking of, I'm about to start it. Look, we're going to up and smoke this motherfucker. Oh, well, everybody already does it.
Did you get a copy of Spider-Man yet? Did you get to see Spider-Man?
No, but I will.
All right.
I will. Actually, I want to go see that in theaters.
So I did go see it.
And it is great.
It is a lot of fun.
It is the
It's
best
excellent.
Spider-Man movie
It's
that
excellent.
has been made. And I know this, and
It's
that's
got
why I
a
want to go see
crazy
it.
ending, especially for a
But let's
comic book
finish that
fan. I
about
don't know
X-Men.
what you're going to think of it.
Who says it's got a crazy ending?
For a comic book fan, I thought so. Yeah.
Yeah, he dies.
No, he does not. He does not.
I was happy when you said. I was about to say Miles fucking Morales.
No.
I know.
I know Miles Morales' uncle is in it, and in
Yeah,
the
he's
alternate
mentioned.
universe,
Yeah.
Miles Morales is mentioned,
Yeah.
but Danny Glover plays his uncle. And if you, little Easter egg, if you didn't know, in the alternate universe, it is Miles Morales' uncle who actually becomes Shocker. No, Electro. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Oh, really?
No, it's Shocker. Yeah, he becomes Shocker.
Because I thought Donald Glover was playing the uncle.
Yeah, Donald Glover. not
Donald
Jim.
Glover.
Like,
okay,
Donald
Donald
Glover.
Glover.
Yeah.
Childish Gambino.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
becomes
okay.
either
But
Electro or
'cause
Shocker.
he
I forgot which
voiced
one.
Miles Morales in the animated
Yeah,
cartoon.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
a super
That's cool.
thief. Like he's already a tech in the
Yeah.
other junk. In the Ultimate Universe with Miles Morales, he's got some tech and shit.
Yeah.
He's already a thief. Like he's a younger dude. How's Danny Glover doing it?
Danny Glover is a young dude. You're thinking of Donald Glover.
No, Donald Glover is the one. Yeah, Donald
Yeah,
Glover.
Donald
is-
Glover.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, I'm
Yeah.
thinking of Danny Glover.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, I had his name wrong this
Yeah.
entire time. I'm sorry, everyone.
It would be
alright.
funny if Murtaugh was like Spider-Man. That would be a fucking dope movie.
Uh,
Murtaugh is Miles Morales.
So,
I'm too old for this shit, you know?
so what do you think? Who do you think is going to be the villain in the second movie?
Well, I don't know. I don't know when we're gonna see. I know that they announced it. I don't know when the second Spider-Man's coming out.
Isn't it
There's
like
a
after the
second
whole next
Spider-Man.
slew?
Yeah, no,
coming
but
out.
it's after Infinity War and the second Avengers though.
Whew, Lord, we're not saying that until like 2025.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like
That
in
kid's going to be
20
like 40 by then. I mean,
Yeah, about that. About that.
I know he's
Hefe, what do you got on
15 now.
vibing on the set tonight?
I have a very packed show today.
Yeah.
I have Madam Space in the building. I'm interviewing her.
All
I have
right.
MC Word in the building, and I'm interviewing him. And I also have Miss Dankness in the building. And we're finally going to get to have our fucking interview with everything going right. Today has been a perfect day.
That's
so we're going to
awesome.
have a perfect show. We're going to get high. We're going to have fun, listen to music, and yeah.
Well, enjoy, Hefe. Thank you for wrapping
you.
up the show with us.
Get
No
it.
question. I like coming on the show. It's always fun
you
to talk
next
to you
week. We
guys.
got
23,
left, man.
shout out.
All right.
Oh, three
Stay
more.
tuned. Vibing on the set coming up next.
Hefe.
You know it.